critics, make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. Leave a like for the algorithm that does help the channel grow. These are my thoughts of Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes, directed by Wes Ball, starring Owen Teague, Freya Allen, and Kevin Durant. This movie was a solid movie. I wouldn't say it was good. I will watch it again, but I thought it was a solid adaptation of another Planet of the Apes movie. And I like the beginning. The beginning, we got the death of Caesar. We saw his funeral coming off of War of the Planet of the Apes, which was just heartbreaking to watch. I mean, to see what Caesar went through in that third film, man, it was just heartbreaking. I mean, Blue Eyes. We lost Blue Eyes in that movie, and his wife as well. So, yeah, man, it was a tough watch, and to see what he had to go through. And towards the end, he had to, a heartbreak. He got the apes to safety, but it just came with a big loss. And so far, what we got in this movie, it makes you even think more that Caesar lost, because most of the apes forgot his teachings, and that kind of sucks when you think about it. He went through all that, and 300 years passed, and the majority of the apes do not even know his name. They do not even remember his teachings. So it made sense why Proximus Caesar took advantage of the knowledge of Caesar, which kind of put up the mindset of a Koba. He was more like Koba in that, my perspective, because he took some of Caesar's teachings and made it into his own, but he was trying to look out for the apes. But it seems like he ultimately, he absolutely wanted a war, because what was in that vault, all those tanks, weapons, yeah, he wanted a war. Even though a lot of people saying he was right for the survival of the apes, he was about to start another war that possibly just would have been the same thing that humans do, another world war. It would have been a world war with the apes, in my opinion, because it probably would have been Noah or some other ape clan that gets the same type of weaponry as Proximus Caesar. You would just see another conflict of war going on in the world. It would just be the Planet of the Apes. So May probably did everybody a big favor, including Noah. Well, even though Noah didn't want those weapons, she probably did them a favor, not letting Proximus Caesar get those weapons. But you can disagree with that or not, but I think she probably did do a service stopping him from getting his hands on that, because I think that would have been bad for everybody, including the apes. But with Noah's character, I like the character. It wasn't my favorite. I think my favorite was Raka, because he knew the knowledge of Caesar. And hopefully we see him again. A lot of people said they heard orangutan towards the end of the credits. So a lot of people were speculating that was Raka, but Raka was a very fun character, very knowledgeable, and it seems like he could be, if he is still alive, he could be a bridge with Noah to bring peace with the humans, because he knows the knowledge of Caesar, and he's the only one that can help spread the word of Caesar to the apes, since the apes don't know anything about Caesar. Maybe there's more out there that know about it, like Proximus Caesar, but I think if Raka is still alive, he will be an important piece. And May, even though she seems a little cold-hearted towards the apes, seems that Noah probably reached her a tad bit to show that maybe they can make peace, even though that virus is still out there. Maybe they found a cure or something. I don't know. I'm just speculating. But ultimately, it's gonna be a conflict. This next movie could be humans probably gonna be the main threat, because this movie was Proximus Caesar and his henchmen that were the villains of this movie. So next film, I'm speculating a human is going to be the main threat, who Noah will have to go against, who they probably try to send May back out there to infiltrate again. But Noah, will see how he adapts, since he said they will be stronger in his village, how much will he learn? How much will he build? Will he actually get weapons that will help defend? Because as you saw, Proxima Caesar and his henchmen, they got up in there real easy. That was nothing. How are you going to stop humans from coming in there who has weapons? So we'll see how he adapts. You got a lot of people thinking that the next movie could possibly hint at, the astronauts of Icarus showing up. I hope so. I hope that is something that they bring into the fold, since they lost them in the first movie in Rise, and you bring them back. They probably went into like a wormhole or something like that. When they come back, years have passed, and you got a post-apocalyptic world with apes running around. I think that'll be quite interesting. They do tap into that, so we'll see. I hope that happens. Wes Ball did a decent job with this film. He is doing the live-action Zelda movie, so I don't know how people feel about that with this movie, but they probably are excited. Me, this movie was decent. It was decent. I'll watch it again. I wouldn't put it in my top 2. I think I'll put it number 3. I think I'll put it number 3, because it'll be done, then it'll be War, and then I'll put that number 3, and then you got Rise. But post comments, let me know what you guys thoughts of this movie. Did you enjoy it? Do you think it was good? Do you think it was solid? Some of you probably think it was great. Some of you probably think it was bad. Let me know in the comment section. I'll get you guys later.